All right, there's a little pond over here, much bigger pond over here that goes out into a large pond. This area back here in the back is still water by a beaver dam is part I want to hit today. But you gotta be careful walking up on that stuff because as soon as you walk up on the shore, anything that's sitting right there in that vicinity, you scared it off. And remember, if most of your fish are being caught close to the shore, then you gotta remember that. You don't want to spook those fish off into deep water and screw yourself up when you could have caught 2 or 3 fish right off the get. So when you come up on something like this, you kind of want to sneak in there, get your tackle ready, get up in there low key, and throw a few casts. You can see there's a little bit of a pond back here, but it's backed up with a beaver dam right here. And this beaver dam's got it deep in here. This part over here is what we want to fish. I want to walk out on this finger and do some fishing. We're going to ditch our pack back here in the woods, get our tackle out, get our box out. We're going to go from there. All right, so we've got the dock demon out right here. Very short rod, rooster tail on there, little crayfish color rooster tail. I'm going to sneak up in here, start making a few casts. I got my backpack with me in case I want to follow this around. This finger goes pretty deep into this pond. So let's make a few casts, see what we can come up with. All right, there's one. Right out of this finger right here. Flipped it up in that finger. That's where it's spilling out. Beaver dam was right there. This little deep hole in this finger right here is where I just pulled this guy out of. About the second or third cast. All right, very next cast. Look at that beautiful sunfish. Come right out of this hole right here, going out. This is a great spot right here. I haven't made 5 casts here. I've already caught 2 fish. Beautiful. Man, if I was gonna eat that, dude, that is a beautiful panfish right there. Man. I've already caught 3 fish in this little bitty spot here, so I decided to go ahead and take my backpack off and set the camera up. You can see where I'm casting here. I'm just casting out into this hole. Just seen a swirl. Oh, little hit right there. Must have been a small one. Oh, there's one. Little bitty one. Little bitty one. But fish is a fish, right? Well, there's little ones, there's big ones. Oh man. Oh, there's another one. Come on, buddy. A little bit bigger. Not quite as big as that slab we caught just a minute ago. There's a lot of them laying in that hole. You can see it don't take a whole lot of water to catch fish. I mean, this is just a little shallow area right here. Kind of pockets out from the beaver, going out into a main bigger pond. And what I like about this dock demon is, you know, I can just flip cast this dude. I can just underhanded flip this thing underneath branches and run it right up into that little cove there. And that's where I caught the first one. And then I started flipping it out here and just bringing it into this deep hole right here. That deep hole right there is where I've been catching them at. I might have got all the aggressive ones out of here. Flip one over there by that branch. Anytime you got cover, you want to fish that for sure. I've seen one following that one, fairly small one. But that's what I like about these little rods like this. It's so easy just to flip that thing right where you want it, bring it off the shore into the deep. It's just perfect. You could never do that with any other kind of tackle. Not with any kind of accuracy like you can with this. A little bump. Oh, must have been a small one. Just keep dragging it through this deep hole a couple times here. There's one. I knew there'd be another in there. Good enough for eating for sure. No question about that. I mean, he ain't a big one by any means, but he's definitely big enough to fill the pan. Anything bigger than your hand is really more than you need, especially if you're just carrying a small skillet. All right. Give her one or two more, and we'll move. We're not gonna have to move very far, I don't think. There's one right there. Tell you what, just absolutely crushing them today. Absolutely crushing them. You know, I'll tell you what, guys, we just pulled about 7 of them out of a hole here that's not even 20 feet deep one direction and 20 feet deep the other way as far as the length of it goes. And it's no wider than probably 12 or 15 feet. And we still got a whole pond in front of us here. This was just a little bitty slough in the back of that pond coming out of a old beaver dam. So here's my thought on a lot of this fishing stuff, really, right? Passive fishing, fishing traps, things like that, are great for larger fish. If you're trying to catch catfish off the bottom, you're trying to catch turtles, things that are scavenger type fish, then fishing traps work great for them because they're going to swallow this stuff anyway. You're going to kill them and eat them no matter what. It's not a big deal most of the time, right? If you're just out trying to catch your lunch or you just want some fish for dinner, there's nothing that can match actively fishing if you know exactly what you're doing. Coming in here close, coming in here low, staying in the shadows, not spooking the fish off the bank, because those fish can see you 15 feet off the bank for sure, without a doubt. So you've got to be able to sneak up in here, throw your lure in the water, have control of that lure and where it goes, know what lure, what color to pick for the conditions of the water and things like that you're in, have the right tackle, and you're ready to rock and roll. All right, guys, this is the hole we've been fishing. Getting ready to head out of here now, but I mean, you talk about a good day. We caught a lot of fish today and not a lot of time hiking in here. And Doc Demon, I just stuff it right down in the pocket there, right beside a sit pad. Clip it in right there and let it stick up. All right, guys, I'm Dave Canterbury with Self-Reliance Outfitters and the Pathfinder School. Appreciate you guys joining me out here today for this video on the trail and on the water's edge. I'll try to get this posted up for you guys on Sunday. Hopefully that'll happen somewhere between 1 and 5. Hopefully. Depends on what time I get back. I've got to make a road trip this weekend. Hopefully I'll be back early enough Sunday to get it done. I appreciate your views. I appreciate your support. I thank you for everything you do for school, for family, for business. All our sponsors, instructors, affiliates, and friends. And I'll be back in another video as soon as I can, guys. Thanks.